know, just like that you can have this many.
So our past director of,
So just like
zone-
that, keep that involved, just like with just
perfect.
doing something.
So our zone director, Drew Kessler, some of you may have heard of him. His son, who is, at that time, he was 8 years old, started a Rotary Club in his
Early act.
They call it Early Act. It's a new one, but he was interested, so Rotary created it. Again, thinking out of the box and stirring things up. If you have somebody at the elementary school level, a teacher, a parent, you know, there's lots of little clubs at the elementary school level. Think of that, because then there'll be a future interactor a lot easier. Yes, John?
Well, one of the things that I've seen is there are a lot of companies now that would like to see their employees get out in the community.
Yes.
And Rotary would be just the people to go to them and say, you want your people to get out in the community, but we can help you when it comes time to develop certain projects, so you don't have to work on those.
Exactly.
You can set up a project and say, we're gonna pack food, or we're gonna clean up the river, or something like that.
Absolutely.
Send your employees out.
And John makes a good point. Toastmasters in our area, Troy, they have 5 clubs. 5 clubs. One is dedicated just for a company, another is cost-based, another is general, and so on. So we can at Rotary also think about it. The other thing is Troy Rotary has initiated a Interact Club, and that'll be functional later.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Did you guys
One
get
more
a chance to
thing.
write down stuff?
One
Yes,
more
Lee.
thing, if your schools won't work the way you want them to work for you, if you've got a youth center or anything like that, Rotary, you can have youth, or you can have community-based, interact clubs. And so you can take a group of youth in your community, if somebody else, if you can get a sponsor and a sponsor from your club, and about 8, 12 kids that wanna do this, you've got an interact club. So it's possible to do it right in your own community without involving the schools. And I see that more, actually I see it more in Canada than I do in the United States. And I see it more in Europe. They use a lot of club-based, if they belong to a athletic club or whatever, and they may start an interact club within that group of people, because they've already got somebody that will work as a sponsor for them.
Yes.
Do we use like, high school, you know, they need volunteer hours in
Yes,
order to
absolutely.
get credit, so maybe something around there from the
Entice
beginning.
them, yes, absolutely, sign a paper for them, have a certificate, I usually have a certificate that tells, you know, so-and-so has volunteered so many hours during a quarter, during a period, during the project, it could be anything you guys want. But whatever brings a youth in. Another way of getting a youth in is scholarships, right? A writing contest, it could be so many things. It could be, as you said, volunteer service hours. We usually get a few youth coming to pack food at our food kitchen. So, you know, it could be anything that you guys think that the youth are interested. It could be a 4-H club. It could be something to do with you're in a rural area, maybe with